Damn, that... Dude, I would die. I would run. My feet would be like ice cold. Well, I'm gonna start this game. It's a project I've wanted to do for a while, to make a YouTube video on this game, to play Life is Strange Double Exposure, which is coming out October 15th if you pre-order for the early edition, but it comes sometime in October. Let's start. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player-based choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Now, I've seen gameplay of this before, and from what I've heard, it isn't that your choices don't matter as much as I think they make you think. Well, your choices matter a little bit, but okay, they can matter in certain pivotal moments, but I don't want to spoil anything until it happens, so I won't say anything, but this is very dreamlike, I will say. Like, it's something you might dream up, but we're probably under the presumption that this is real. Damn, that... Dude, I would die. I would run. My feet would be like ice cold. Blackwell, 1910?
Come on, Max. You can make it. Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids
I
love
haven't
so
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Specific administrator person that shows her, or I don't know how that works. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. Interesting, that's cool. Does she doodle? It's not like normal doodling, that's like digital doodling. Oregon. Some math, then August 18, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I would choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. The city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops, I love Seattle sticker, heart sticker, and oh dear. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world to study photography under Mark Jefferson. Insert hearts and flowers, plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates or boys, ... I'm lucky. I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. So from what I understand, she went to Seattle at first, but then she's moving to Arcadia Bay with Blackwell Academy, and Chloe couldn't go to her to Seattle, and so they got separated some time. And she doesn't seem to like Mark Jefferson, which I believe is her teacher, photography teacher. She hasn't really found anyone that she's bonded with. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy with a K here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm clearing out my room. But I called my mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl. And I never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. Well, that's more reminiscent of Chloe, which is interesting that she wanted to be like her friend. So I'm assuming she hasn't seen Chloe, and she wants to be like her even though she hasn't seen her, like appearance-wise. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about this is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. It sounds like good stress, feeling a bit anxious, but it's there to push you through, to make you do the thing. I get tingles down my arm, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Okay, these look actually like doodles. That's a cat. The glasses. Go you. And then looks like a coffee thing. Maybe it's a sticker. That's a coffee stain though. So it seems like Max doesn't know who she... well, I would say more so that she's wants to explore who she could be. She even says that she doesn't have her own type of old wardrobe. Like, she doesn't have a style, it sounds like. Maybe I'm misinterpreting, but it sounds like she's want change, and that her parents want her out, but at the same time they feel wistful. It's like longing, but a sad longing. It says September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates though, I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself... What? Wait. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had... Oh, so she arrived September 2nd, so it would be kind of a few weeks, because from where they start. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. So I guess it'd be a good idea to remember those names because they'll be in relative proximity to her dorm room. Kate, Alyssa, Brooke, Taylor. It's kind of weird. I remembered the first and last ones first, and then said the middle name second, which I learned in psychology that we tend to remember the beginning of something and the end of something. That's cool, which at least proved true in that instance, but anyways. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel instant judgment, all caps, when she looked at my ragged ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life to be like her own reality show. Ugh. That's actually really awesome. Extra crispy sensitive, I love that. So she comes in her dorm room. She seems excited at first, but she also misses her friends in Seattle, and she's starting to not like Blackwell as much because she doesn't really have any connections, so she feels kind of isolated, and the big baddie, the big bad evil guy is Victoria Chase, her main rival nemesis, that to her, she feels like she is being pushed to be insecure about her appearance when she shouldn't have to be, because someone else feels like they're like better than you, and then you, absorb their opinion a bit. But she's also disgruntled with that idea. She doesn't think she should care about what this person thinks. Warning, blank to... Is it on the... So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it'd be easier being back. Call the Wambulance. They got some really amazing dialogues. I don't want this day to end at all... Quote, woes Max, end quote. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jeffrey's photography class. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. I really like that they laid out this journal because you get to experience her perspective and see from her point of view what things are like, and you also feel her struggles of not, the struggles of like packing, isolation, not being accepted to some degree, but also like how she feels like overwhelmed or exhausted by what she's doing, and she doesn't feel that she has time for the things, like other things that she used to, like journaling. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us news. Okay, I don't believe she'd say that. It's funny, but I feel like that'd be out of character, but I don't know her character, so give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. Okay, so she met someone recently in her science class. It's interesting that she took science class, and she's, like a photography, I don't want to say major, but person who's, from what I understand, is interested in photography. He comes across all kinds of know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. So Warren's kind of cocky. He's kind of confident, but she does remark that he does seem to at least know a lot, for lack of a better phrase. We talked about photographers, and he's actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. Interesting. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage trauma anymore. I thought. All caps. Okay, so she feels she needs to make a friend to not feel isolated because people are generally in groups. So maybe she doesn't want to be vulnerable or picked on in that sense. Like being around someone to bolster confidence, be there to back you up, that sort of thing. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip. He just says what he thinks and expects us to as well.
You dig?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god, I want to marry him. And then, just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Wait, so she initially is liking class, but in page 8 she says she dislikes class? We'll see. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special, but Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. So Victoria is the big Betty guy. She's got people that, you know, protect her, back her up, make her feel less vulnerable. And then Nathan Prescott is the male equivalent of that. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Oh wait, why are the birds blue? Like, I know that's like paint or oil. No, it's not watercolor. It's too rich, not diluted, but it's like the birds. It looked like the birds were dying or raining. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are Silly Elite, are part of the Silly Elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall, and in one of my classes, she's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here. like Victoria thinks beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Cross his arms. September 23rd, last page. Happy 18th birthday. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the national, quote, Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Interesting, so she knows in her head that she has plenty of time, but she's still gonna procrastinate. Like, she's like conscious of it. There's a lot of stickers and a doodle. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Okay, she doesn't enjoy it, but she probably took it because she needed something to fill. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone to take my place in class. Even when I hear that line, it almost sounds dehumanizing. I understand like the conveyance, but like she says he's like she's like good or at like science and whatnot, but like at the same time it's almost comes across that sees him as a tool to utilize in a sense. Like, it's a joke, but there could be like an undertone of like she doesn't like value him as a person. At least that's how I see it. Miss Grant is so much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kind of understand it. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding?
Selfie expression. Sorry, I know.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Take a selfie.
Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? So I find it kind of interesting that she really seems to like her photography teacher. And it almost makes me think that as much as she tries to avoid being like dramatic or drama-based or judging people just by their appearance, she, like, even though she tries not to and tries to see past that, I think she too, in some respects, is like flawed in that sense and sees their appearance over their character, actions, and words. Did know you're asking me? I did know.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here
Yoda.
who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I
If
like...
it works, it works.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide.
The question is,
I'm still
what
waiting
Max
for your
really
entry too. And
wants.
yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, what do we got? Photo equipment.
Victoria doesn't... Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock?
I
God, I'm such a photo nerd.
don't know what a pan lock is. I don't know what was just spoken.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Okay, a little bit self-defeating, but you gotta believe in yourself. Look.
Obviously Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Really? These computers
Looks
don't
like
look
somebody
too
was
great.
already working on this. Cool.
So I assume this is a Photoshop edit type of thing. Neon Vo. Which sounds kind of French. Library desktop slideshow print. Okay. But you can't use it, it's showing. It's cool. Hey, Kate, the nice smiling person.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
How about we talk to her? Why is she... Her hand's like covering her face. As if she wants to avoid all contact.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
I don't want to be rude, but was she crying? I hope I didn't embarrass you. You seem quiet today. Wait. Why? What? How did Max embarrass her? I'm gonna see what she meant by that.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
Oh.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Is there more behind that? She says she's got nothing on you, Max. There's a paper ball. Pick that up.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Yeah. That's probably what she was referring to. I like that there's, like, double meaning behind some of the words. Yeah. Poor Kate. What do we got here? Photo. Oh, there. Wait, something amber. Forever. Macro eyes. Take optional photo in episode 1. Chrysalis. It was a Steam achievement.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Interesting. Well, if that is true, what Max says, and we can trust her perspective, it could be due to insecurity. That she, feels insecure not to have the best thing. Because then she herself would be of less value if she doesn't have that. The best way I can describe what I'm trying to convey is that if a person only has a rock and another person has gold, and a society values gold more, the person becomes more valuable, like their net worth.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
300. Also, the dollar sign shouldn't be there. This is kind of like hand-drawn jank, but like in a good way. Like the text looks, all of it looks like someone put this together pretty quickly. GRLT 64s, with all the speed and power expected from a greenlit, the GRLT 64 is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want, straight out the camera. JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. Okay, it's really, really good. Top line stuff.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I
they?
can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
I'm sorry, Max. Can we speak to her
Let's talk later, Max.
What is she writing? I see like a bird. I feel this feels wrong. Oh, she's doing like math. Is that like a vortex portal? I don't know, time dilation. It's a tree. Bird's nest. There's a bird. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out. No one can stop me. Oh,
Here's
photo
the poster
contest.
for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Deadline October 9th, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school. National. Oh, wait. School in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the Zeitgeist Gallery on October 11, 2013. You may submit one image on approval. Paper for consideration for those 18 and under. Parent permission form must be included with the image. Cool. Okay, let's sneak out.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't
Damn.
even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Jeez, man.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing
I feel
in her
barked
picture.
at. I didn't have the time.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Why are you so human?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting you
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Damn.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
The way she breathed made me think that she's partially stressed, and that this is her way of coping or managing with life.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
Watching the world from the bright side.
Oh, can I open it?
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
I think that was a water container in there.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Oh wait.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Shiny smiles and plastic buddy. I wish I had.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Okay, that sweatshirt's really awesome. It's 3 lightsabers.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Missing from Arcade Bay, date missing Monday, April 22nd, 2013. So she went missing at least in the summer, in the same year that Max went to Blackwell.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
I can't disagree at all. I agree 100%.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Rachel, answer. Oh, Amber is a bitch.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Was it you, Max? Was it?
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Oh wait, there's a face.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
What? You just like that?
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Damn.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings,
Oh,
this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of
threw
a
that
photo
at her
I cannot
face.
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by.
I should rewind.
Diane Arbus.
There you go.
oh,
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did it.
it was kind of cool that it split them.
perfectly captured the
Human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it,
images.
damn it. Everything is the same.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of
When I
those
took my
sad
selfie,
faces.
Jefferson asked me a question.
She saw humanity as torture.
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
Of course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's real.
It's lines that like that
Tell.
that make you think he knows she has
I
power.
can go back in time.
selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has
Howdy, my name's Neviento. Going forward, I plan to complete this Life is Strange playthrough and follow up the sequel game, Life is Strange Double Exposure. It's a dream to have seen Life is Strange over 10 years and soon share this game and its successor with others, to grow confidence and vulnerability, to put myself out on a public stage of sorts. In addition, I want to iterate on this channel, seed and blossom its development. At the same time, a channel or project is nothing without the support of its followers. As such, I think it's important to listen to community members. If you, yes you, have feedback, please voice your perspective in the comments. Perhaps in the comments you might say, please use a face cam because A, it makes watching more enjoyable, or B, it makes it more engaging. Lastly, this video took me hours to complete, like seriously, so please like and subscribe. As for this overall roadmap of projects I have in mind, they are listed below. Nothing is set in stone, so your suggestions may influence what projects are added to this channel. As to where you can find/support me, check the links in the description below. I have an Instagram here, as well as an ArtStation, Patreon, and PayPal, if you want alternative ways to support this channel. If you do support me on Patreon, your name will be added to a credits roll at the end of my future videos.
Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone.